I swear. Alright, so, yeah, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Cup Championship mode here for the Fox Resort Casino 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We are here in the Cup Series, and we are racing as that sexy UniFirst number 9 championship winning team. We are using a default setup here, mostly akin to like literally this first one. The only thing that we changed though is up on the front weight, up on the wedge, and as well as down on the right track bar. Only things we changed. Yeah, hopefully we have a good shot here. New Hampshire is statistically one of our best tracks. We were a little slow in qualifying, but I'm sure we can turn it around. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this thing. Of course, Ryan Blaney was on pole there. Ryan Newman gave... wow, Ryan, why are you doing that? Giving up qualifying for new tires? Come on. Like, who does that nowadays? Especially at New Hampshire. Like, you do one lap and that's it. I mean, again, I know that this is based off of, like, if you had constant group qualifying. So, like, keep in mind, I know what that actually means. But, yeah, we are currently seated 9th in the point standings here. And we are looking to have a couple good finishes. A lot of the AI is going to be running on the bottom here. We want to make up most of our time on the top. Because if you can see here in one hot second, the value of the top as opposed to the bottom. We're just going to be just nice and smooth right now because the AI are, they move around a lot. They kind of gas up in the middle of the corner, and we definitely want to avoid that. So we're going to be coasting more so and kind of going half throttle at some points, but the results can be the same here. That's what I was talking about right there, getting loose off the two. If we have that with worn tires, it's curtains. If we don't have a person directly to our inside, we are going to potentially spin on out. So let's try to keep that to a minimum as Ricky Stenhouse is still right to our outside.
Stay up against the wall. Stay high.
Yeah, Chris Buescher definitely can tell is a little bit slower compared to what we would like. This is just one of those patient steals where if we can get around them earlier, the better.
Got one down low now. Still there.
I hate when you have the sway bar up so much. The car kind of shakes a little bit. Alright, he's now down to the bottom so we can kind of stretch our legs a little bit. You can tell how tight we are. It's going to loosen up as the run goes on.
No pressure from behind.
A little bit aggressive. Still 3 wide. Still 3 wide. Matty D decides, like, you know what? We're going to take it 3 wide. I'm going to kind of just throw it on down. Cole Custer. Cole Custer decided, you know what? I'm just going to turn on in. We all held it steady, though. And we are continuing on. Just, like I said, that's the danger of running this outside. It's clearly the better line, but just there's just so much traffic up here. Like, the AI decided, like, you know, I'm just going to kind of just toss it down the inside. Like, look at that. Jimmy Johnson, like, just no care in the world. Just, we were there. There we go. But that's the kind of run that we can get on the outside. That's why we run that. So, yeah, it's the danger of running or starting on the outside. It takes a little bit to get going, but eventually it will.
Keep hitting your mark. You'll keep getting better.
Alright, so yeah, what is going on, everyone? We are, like, as much as I give this track crap, it's actually, like I said, one of our best tracks to actually race on. I actually was looking back at the old, like, Heat 3 and Heat 4 seasons here. We won in Heat 3, and we finished 4th in Heat 4, so hopefully we can kind of at least come close to that this time around. As you can tell, we are very, very tight. but that's just one of those things you just have to kind of run with right now, because you can just see that the tire wear is going to be all in the right rear, and that's just because of how flat this track is. Every flat track has a lot of right rear fall off. Gateway is a good one. Darlington is another. What else is another good one? It's really just flat tracks in general. Phoenix, you know, Martinsville. Your right rear fades quicker than your right front. And, you know, and that's just one of those things that you just have to accommodate for, and that's why we're running it so high. So tight is what I'm meaning to say. So like but that just means that we are just terabad on the bottom. Like you can see it right there. We are trying to go in front of Matty D right here, and like it's just not allowing. This upper lane though allows for like a little bit more banking, so you can get a better run off the corner if you can nail the line. So like right now what we're trying to do is just kind of arc the corner a little bit. That was a good run right there. Barely just skid the wall, but you know what? No harm, no foul there.
Still there.
I don't ever want to be on the inside, but you know what? Yeah, see, that's exactly what we're doing. Like the inside just doesn't work at all. It's all about that outside, baby. So get a good exit. And that's what it's all about.
Stay to your right.
If you can just get to the outside. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. That's exactly what we're aiming for.
All clear. Inside.
Turn 4, though, does seem to be our weakness, where we can't get quite as good of a run through there, but definitely we can in turns 1 and 2. Look at that. Just sail it on in. Now, as long as we give enough space for Chris Buescher down there, we are A-okay. Look at Christopher Bell back there, though. He seems to be flying through the field. Matty D was running up a little bit higher right there, so we actually had to check up a little bit.
All clear.
Like, literally, you want to pick up the throttle, like, exactly halfway through the turn. I think Matty D's going to let us... Ew, nope, he closed the door.
Still there.
Yeah, they're able just to gas it up so much in in the middle of 3 and 4 that I just can't compete with them. And turn 2 is definitely the place that we want to be. Look at that. Now, as long as we can get a good exit here, yeah, there we go.
Left side's clear. Still there.
Christopher Bell's coming, though. Okay, good job to him.
Clear left.
Not too often that you get to see the rookies in the game actually perform well. Usually they're programmed to be like mid-20s, maybe high teens, but it's good to see that they're actually up here and coming forward. I'm pretty sure actually Tyler Reck's in front of us, but I could be mistaken on that though. Because I see Matt Kenseth and Clint Boyer up ahead now. Oh my god, I can't wait till the next NASCAR game with Chase Briscoe being in the 14. Alex Bowman being the 48. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. So let's see if we're actually gaining ground on Matt Kenseth at all. We're going to go... Okay, so we gain a lot of time in the corner. Kind of take a little dip right there in the center. But coming off, yes, we are gaining time. When we can actually run our line, we are A-okay. right there, though. You can just see there's like a little hump right there that the car just goes over, and it just like kicks the back end out. I got down too low there. Kicks me back. Oh, nice damage. Nice damage. 99%. It's not gonna hurt that much, but it just, all that time that we gained right there, just in that 2 laps on Mackens, it just evaporated with me doing that. So, no, in the grand scheme of things, no harm, no foul. Just kind of set us back 2 laps. That just shows that getting back on the throttle too soon and 3 and 4 can be deadly. We are gaining though, so that's good. We just gotta be patient. 69 laps left in our fuel tank, nice. Alright, on lap 21, I'm gonna have a moment of silence for my cat. Well, my cat's grandma passed away, and she was alive for 21 years. Had her since I was 5, so this lap we're gonna just take a moment of silence in remembrance. R.I.P. Gray. Yeah, it's been a pretty rough day. I'm gonna just not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's been a rough day. Woke up to that news, and like I said, she's been part of the family since I was 5, and I'm 26 now, so 21 years. 21 years. Gave birth to a litter of cats, which my parents own now, and from that litter, birthed another litter, which is where my cat comes from. So, yeah, it's a sad day in the private Patton household. But it's not about mourning, it's about remembrance, and here's the thing. I wouldn't have come to have this cat if it weren't for her. So having that in the back of my head is honestly perfect for me. She'll live on in all of our hearts and memories. Anyway, so yes, so see what I was talking about, we were able to gain in on Boyer. It's just a matter of patience. New Hampshire is one of those tracks that, you definitely just can't power on by and just run better lap times. It's just about inching forward momentum and picking your lines and your strats correctly. So like lap 26, we're just kind of thundering past this race now. I mean, it's a 300 lap race, so it's a bit on the shorter side in terms of lap wise, but time wise though, we're running basically 30-second lap times. Here we take a look to the outside of Boyer. We're gonna have to kind of check up there. See, I got aggressive and lost about half a second. See, it's all about just timing, making sure you get the timing down correctly. But because of that, I lost time there. Just making sure that you nail your ins and outs and ups and downs. The thing is, it's just so hard to pass here. Like, whether it be for the AI, I mean, looks like Christopher Bell's been stuck behind Matty D for some time now, and it's just so hard to pass, you know? They say that in real life, you know, with them having like this little bubble of air. Well, literally, since like this track's so flat, you know, there's really one true passing lane when it comes to the AI, and that's running the top. What's up, Cameron? How you doing today? See, just got on the throttle way too soon. Good run off the exit, though.
Don't move. Stay high.
There we go. I like where this is at. I like where this is going. Just inches by inches, foot by foot.
Still there.
Boy, you want to use that bottom a little more?
Careful. Still there.
Kind of had to check up a little bit right there in order to get a proper launch off. Those guys are still battling back there, so I don't need to worry about them. But now you can just tell, Chad, that we're starting to get into the big dogs, you know? Where they're getting super hard to pass. Like, Matt Kenseth passed Boyer, what, probably like 10 laps ago? And he has just not made any progress. So he's just minimally faster than Boyer right now.
Stay to your right.
See, the problem there is just I just went too high. Went too high for that arc.
Still there.
But yeah, Cameron, thank you for the bits earlier today, man. I know that I was kind of wrapped up in my league race, but it was much appreciated, man.
Still there.
See, then they just run the same line you do, and it's just like, well, then I'm really screwed. Like, that's just when it's truly nowhere to go.
Still there.
Alright, now we have lap traffic to get through. This is another one of those patience moments where you're going to be passing the lap traffic on the inside, but you see how Brennan Gunn kind of came back at me right there? It's going to be like that all day long. Like I said, only 35 laps now, this 300 lap race. It's going to be an uphill climb for fighting on the bottom, because we have no pace on the bottom. It's all on top.
Right side's clear.
Come on, John Hunter, give me a little bit of room. Give me a little bit of room here.
Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
Alright, there we go. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? If you're just now popping in, welcome. This is the Cup Championship mode, race number 13 of 24, duh. 24 track championship mode. And we are at New Hampshire. Not one of my favorites, but it is definitely one of those technically inclined where, you know, it tests out the patience and just the driving skill of, well, the driver. So yeah, welcome, everyone. Make yourself known. Who's all here right now? I'd love to talk to you.
Stay right.
Oh, and then LaJoy just parks it right there on exit. Dang. Dang.
Careful.
Kills our exit. Yeah, but that's just exactly what I'm talking about, though. It's just a game of patience, really. I mean, without just flat out wrecking your competition. It's just like all about when I can strike. Because, okay, it looks like Bowman is being caught up by someone. So this is a good opportunity here. If we can get up there, just slightly tap the wall coming out of the corner. Like this, with it being such a flat track, oh my god. It feels both tight and loose at the same time. See this, okay, and then that leaves a choice to make right now. Looks like Boyer's probably going to dive it on down under Ross. Ooh, he doesn't. Okay, interesting. But I'm being left no room by the lappers. And this car just is junk on the bottom. Oh my god. See, like 36th place just drives away when I run it. But like when I go up top, okay, that wasn't a good corner, so you guys, it looks like I'm just trash, but no, believe me, Chad.
Stay right.
It's just so hard, and very, very hard to pass around here. Effectively, let me rephrase that.
Still there. All clear, no pressure from
Bot car also just moved Ross out of the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, this is an opportunity right here.
Stay high up here.
Perfect. Okay, now David Reagan, go down low, go down low. Oh. Okay, I need to stay to his outside. I don't know if you guys could hear my R2 right there, but yeah, definitely that was one of those moments where you just had to stay to his outside to pin Boyer down. There we go. That's exactly what we need to do. Pump the throttle a little bit, just try to get a good exit right there. I just want to make sure that my voice was being heard. I don't know. Like I said, with this new headset, it's taking me a little bit to get used to. I mean, I don't know if my voice is being heard. I don't know if I'm just talking to a mic right now. Well, duh. No, I mean I'm talking to a mic. I mean, but like. I'm talking to a mic and no one's listening, you know, like stuff like that. Just, alright, that's probably the best exit we're going to have on the bottom all day. Not even going to lie. Not even going to sugarcoat it. Man, Austin Dillon's kind of sucking. He's still in the 30s. Ooh. Game of patience. Game of patience.
Careful, still there.
Like, I feel like a broken record when I say that, but like, I mean it though. I mean, this is all about when to strike. See how we've been able to just not really so much gain on Clint Boyer, but be able to. Oh, okay, that was just my fault right there. Luckily, no damage from that. Wow. How did I escape that? Because that was just sheer dumb luck right there. I was not expecting Matt Kenseth to just stop. Ooh, just came in with a little bit too much force right there.
Careful, still there.
Kind of weight off the throttle a little bit to kind of see what kind of run we can get on Ryan Preece, who I heard is actually coming back to that 37 ride next season. So I guess good for him, but like, I don't know. I feel like after his performance, this was a really bad season. Maybe if it happens again next season, then he's going to get the axe. But Yeah, it was, his season this year was just straight trash. There we go, that's another good run. We have 40 laps left on our, in our fuel tank.
Still there.
Oh yeah, there we go. As long as we can stay roughly to that outside, but can't quite get there. Kind of tap the outside wall and gonna choke on up right there to kind of see what kind of entrance we can get into turn 3 and 4. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, we're gonna have another run. Look into turn 1 here.
Careful, still there.
See if we can get there. If we didn't slide, we would have had it.
Careful,
Trying to
still
break
there.
into that top 10 is so hard. Okay, now this is another opportunity right here. What can we do here?
Careful, still there.
Kind of bring Matt Kenseth up a little bit. Dive it on down. He still has a good exit, but that's just because, like I said, we're trash on the bottom.
Still there.
But he's being pinned. As long as we can get Haley and we don't lose
Careful,
that
still
much
there.
pace to Justin Haley right here, we should have P10 on lock. Come on, get there, get there.
Careful,
Dive
still
it on
there.
down. Just send
Right
it.
side clear.
Lick the stamp and send it. Full Daniel Ricciardo style. Kind of really just park it in the apex of the corner. Justin Haley, there's an entire top side of the track you want to use there, bud. Pretty sure it'll help you.
All the way to the wall.
There we go. Alright, now as long as...
Clear all around.
There we go. Yeah, see that battle right there brought Clint Boyer back to us. And also lost a little bit of time to Joey Logano. I know we shouldn't be worried about the lead quite yet, but I mean,
Still there.
ultimately, what's our goal here? Win the race. Chad Fincham, don't close that door. Alright, get
Still
to that
there.
outside. There we go.
Careful, still there. Don't move, stay high.
I just want to make sure that he was still there. You can tell that it's getting harder and harder to pass. Alright, but now we have a little bit of clean track in front of us. We can actually start running our line again. Which is like drift on up into the third groove and then kind of go back down to the bottom and then rip it back up to the top here. So yeah, welcome everyone. For everyone that just now is joining, like I said, we started P14, and we are, we kind of actually dropped back to, I think, like 17th, and we've been climbing ever since. I think Alex Bowman is next, correct? Yes, and then Harvick 5 seconds up the road from that. Trying out a new line, just staying into the second groove. Ooh, that was that was actually a pretty heavy contact right there. I would be... Oh, okay, wow, I'm getting away with a lot of contact with the wall. That is how line-centric this track is. 53 and 54%, so we are doing really good in tire wear. Very even so far. However, I know, like, as soon as pit stops start, it's going to be a matter of seconds when the AI pit compared to when I pit, because the undercut is so good around here. That may be something we want to look into. Well, 300 essentially laps are on the docket today. With us about having a fuel tank of about like 80 or so, 80, 160, 240. We're looking at a 3-stop strategy. If we can go to lap 75, it'll be 75, 150, and then 225. Essentially, that's it right there. We're gonna make that comfortably. However, I feel like just in case we should push this envelope. So chat, I'm gonna leave it up to you. What do you guys think? Should we short pit with pit on lap 75 to try to undercut like all of our competition, or do you think we should go for the safe route and just stay out for as long as possible and pit as soon as either our tires or gas light comes on? What do you think we should do? Whatever you guys decide on is what I'll do.
Got one outside now. All clear. Further on the inside. All right, you're clear.
First off, I want to say, I don't know why or how.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
Why or how Quinn Half is up into, what was that, 27th, I think? Not quite sure how that happened. Yo, what's up, Brick? How you doing today? I know. Or should I just keep calling you Bryce just because I think that's just what I've been, that's what I refer to you as. What up, Bass? How you doing today? Never got the notification? That's what a lot of people apparently didn't get, let me rephrase that. Never got the go live notification. Alright, so I don't care, up to my dude. I mean, I just think it's, I feel like, I've been calling you, Bryce for, this entire time, so I'll just continue calling you Bryce if you don't mind. I just think it's funny that, you know, here I am, I can't, going back to our conversation about, like, misreading names. So yeah, so gas and tire light, gotcha. So essentially we're just gonna go the entire distance. So like, technically, yes, we could stop here in about 15 laps, but then that leaves the door open for potentially a caution to come on out. Where, well, I mean, like if a caution comes out, like, and we're at New Hampshire, we're losing basically 2 laps. Yeah, I figure it was a good time to pull that.
Clear left.
I just think that, like, you know, like, well, there's no going back now. I've been calling you this for so long, why turn back now? I want to congratulate your favorite driver on winning the championship this year, as much as I like, this is Bassmaster saying this, by the way. I hate him. Oh yeah, this is the turn to get his, your respect. Hey, well, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Careful, still there.
Oh, don't take the top, Bubba. Damn it. Okay, well, I guess we have to kind of just send it. And park it on the apex. Come on up. Bada bing, bada boom. The kid is humble. Oh, dude. He says this wasn't a win for him. This was a win for the team. And I am... That's what I like in a driver, is a person that's humble and doesn't forget their roots. Dude, did you guys see how Dawsonville just lit up when he came on back? A parade and everything. Got the key to the city. He got the key to the town. How? How did that happen? He got the key to the town. Dude, that's all I had to do to get to the key to my hometown. Well, sign me right up. I'll get an Xfinity ride. Let's go.
Still there.
I feel like I've hit a brick wall now. I never liked your driver.
Right, please. Clear low.
His favorite driver is Kyle Busch. It is Busch. Oh, I'm sorry. Still don't forgive Darlington too. Go at half throttle through that entire turn right there. I put a huge gap on. Whoa, Christopher Bell's in third now. Here we were talking about Matt Kenseth and Clint Boyer, but then all of a sudden Bell is up to 12th or 11th now. 6 seconds of Boyer now. No, I never saw that. I really want to hear though. If you just literally, if you just YouTube, Chase returns home to Dawsonville after winning the championship, would be like the first thing, because they were blasting the siren. There was an entire parade for him. He got the key to the city. It was insane, actually. You can really stretch this. You can save a lot of fuel at New Hampshire. I actually never realized. I knew you could save fuel, but like I didn't realize you could save this much fuel. I mean, crap. Like our original fuel tank was what, 82 or something like that. So we would be we saved 10 laps worth of fuel. Are you kidding me? Okay, just gotta be patient here. Ty Dillon. Let's get into the outside. Don't close the door, don't
Stay right, please.
Oh, Joey Gase put me in the wall. I was not going to be denied the outside again. Until Joey Gase denied me the outside again.
Careful, still there. All clear.
I was not expecting 3 wide. I was not expect. I want that Dale Jr. download. Oh, dude, same. Oh, I'm sure it's going to happen eventually. I mean, like, Dale Jr. downloads usually go up on YouTube like a day or two after they actually premiere. I might look into Bell. Oh, Bell just tore an entire second into our gap here.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Alright, we got to start putting the pedal to the metal.
Still there.
And turn left a little bit harder.
Still there.
Alright, Ty Dillon can kind of go away now. That'd be great. Did I ever pre-order that diecast? I'm just honestly just going to wait until it comes out. I am going to get that diecast, though. That diecast is going to be sitting on my desk. It is going to be looking fantastic. This Universe scheme, oh my god. Like, I will run in follow cam just to show you guys the scheme. Like, this scheme, I think, looks fantastic. Oh my god. Man, you can just see the entire back end moving on around. But no, what's going on in your guys' world? What's poppin'? How are you guys enjoying? I keep thinking it's Friday night. I have the next 2 days off, so like today it feels like a Friday to me. I like the Napa with the yellow instead of the white. Oh, that was the question actually. I wanted to ask you. Do you think he should stay back to the yellow or stay with the blue? I don't know. Apparently, he did an Ask Me Anything on Reddit today, where he got asked. I was like, you know, what would you prefer, the yellow or the blue? He's like, well, if I had a choice, it'd be the yellow. But Napa kind of makes that call for the paint scheme, so it's just like, oh well, okay then.
Careful, still there.
Which means it's probably going to go back to blue because Napa wants blue, which I totally get, you know. Oh my god.
Stay low, stay low. All clear, no pressure from behind. By himself. All clear, no pressure from behind.
What? Our times have fallen off an entire second. from our fastest. Oh, Denny Hamlin's now in 8th. Nice. Come on, get to the outside there.
Still there.
There we go. Ooh, there we go.
Still there. Nobody out back.
Your favorite scheme is the Mountain Dew after, Ooh, pit stops are happening, chat.
Stay to your right.
Wait, was that Kevin Harvick that just pit?
Clear all around.
Ooh, chat. Okay, decision time. What do we do? Do we follow them, or do we continue on for another 10 laps? And also, like, Dark Hooter scheme, hashtag same. Yeah, sorry not to interrupt reading of the comments here, but what do we do? Do we follow them? Do we? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, no, you're right. Gonna lose a lot of on-time track. So how about this? When Alex Bowman in front of us pits, I will pit the lap after. Okay? Alright, well I guess looks like next time. Good talk. Alright, next time.
Hold your line. At your bumper. Clear high. That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
Alright, so this time, kind of blow it on down a little bit. We can really be aggressive getting on the pit road here.
Slow down.
Ooh, yep. Got really aggressive, so much so I was sliding the tires. Yeah, watch the yellow come out. I swear to God, if the yellow comes out, someone's about to catch some hands. So, yeah, what we gotta do here is we gotta lower this. We're gonna probably bring it down to 27.5. And I'm gonna have a drink of coffee. Yes, I said coffee. I drink coffee at 12:30 at night when I don't have to go to work in the morning. Come on, what am I? Brad Keselowski's pit crew? What is this, 16-3? Oh, there goes it, Bowman.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, well, I did not mean to blend in that early, sorry, it got loose.
Right side.
Definitely Brad's clue. Yeah, exactly. Alright, well, apparently I lost a spot. Not sure where that came from. I was in 10th before that cycle started, and now I'm in, well, I guess technically 11th because Bell took it. Never mind. So, never mind.
Still there.
God, we are trash on the bottom. Oh my God.
Hitting car just ahead.
Oh, you did not just do that, Joey Gaze. Oh my, because he was okay, he was pitting that time. But the thing is, I didn't know that. So here I am. Oh, that scared me. God, no caution yet, by the way. I just want to point that out. We have gone caution-free in this 85 laps of running so far. I didn't hear that he was pitting. Oh, I heard it very, very brief. Like, as he was diving on down. But yeah, no, Christopher Bell actually has a piece today, so I actually expect him to kind of... so I actually expect him to come to the... So not just... Oh, you really want practice back? I mean, honestly, for new tracks, yes. So like, when they go to COTA, when they go to Road America, yes. And of course, like, you know, like the big milestone races, you know, the crown jewel, like Daytona 500 and all that. I think practice should be a thing. That being said, though, the one-day formats are a great cost-cutting measure. I swear to God, Eric, come up here. Thank you. They're a great cost-cutting measure, and they put on some great shows. I just think that, like, with new venues, they should visit other. Yeah, exactly, in the Coke 600. But yeah, definitely. I don't know what's stopping from qualifying, though. Honestly, you know, that's kind of like the question mark in my head. I think the cost cuts needed to happen. Fans are dipping out. Well, the thing is, like, fans are dipping out. That's just because of the pandemic as well. Like, pandemic has just been really crappy for some people, which I totally understand. You know, I mean, think of it like this. You know, if you can't go to a track that you go every single season, then suddenly you kind of start losing interest. You know, same old, same old. Well, I mean, yeah. I'll tell you what, people are getting fed up with NBC, though. I don't know if you guys have heard that. People are getting fed up with NBC. Like, they cannot wait until someone new comes on the docket. Like, I remember when Fox was, like, the poster child for, like, bad NASCAR coverage, but this year they actually put in a lot of effort. You know, kudos to them, like, especially for under the pandemic. For, like, you know, the iRacing Invitationals. We also had the like all the different, like, weekday races that they had. Dale Jr. Jeff Burton sounds so much alike. Oh, I was just talking about Rick Allen mostly. Rick Allen, as well, is no offense to him, but, like, is one of the worst commentators I have ever heard. And that's just because he just doesn't know the sport as much as, like, the drivers do. Like, I would much rather see like Junior call last lap than or even Burton, even Letarte call last lap than Rick Allen. Aggressive goes around. I mean, like, the thing is, like, Fox also has their version of Rick Allen, and that's with Vince Welch. Vince Welch is great at pit reporting, not good as a commentator. Redemption, racing redemption is at his hands. Ross Chastain wins in Gateway. Yeah, but, like, it's like that kind of thing, you know? So, but, like, you know, Fox has kind of stepped up that that level, you know. Keep the spuds to the exactly. But yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though. I mean, like, I think, and with Fox getting Boyer next season, oh, you know, Sunday's just got a lot better. See, Bryce, you're literally reading my mind. Oh, hello. Not quite sure what I was gonna kind of do right there. Car just kind of kicked on out, coming off of 2. It does that. It's only in 2 though. There's that weird transition right there, where, like, it just kicks on out if you hit the bump correctly. Yeah, the iRacing thing they did together, I think that's honestly kind of what put the, that kind of opened the door. Because, you know, Jeff was having so much fun, and Boyer was having so much fun. You know, even when he was calling the Darlington race, you know, for the Xfinity Series, you know, when Chase Briscoe wanted that emotional victory at Darlington, I think that's kind of what sealed the deal right there.
You got room. You're clear.
That's just an opinion, though. Joey cleared by 20, maybe. Yeah, that kind of stuff, though. Is he gonna take redemption? Maybe no. Okay, but to be fair, though, Rick Allen did have a couple good calls, like him calling the last lap of Jimmy Johnson's when he won the seventh title was actually pretty good. Come on, there. Okay.
Stay on the bottom.
Let's kind of throw it on down.
Got a car low now.
You don't really care if they get to the inside because you know you can just outrun them on the outside.
Careful, still there. All clear. Inside. Bottom is clear.
There we go. Actually, that was really kind of aggressive there. I kind of cut him off. I'm still gonna send it. Yeah. Real talk though, I should actually start putting the pedal to the metal and going because I don't know if you see a little orange and red dot back there, but yeah, that's kind of the leader, and I'm only in 11th, and I'm about to go one lap down.
Careful, still there.
All right, we're gonna have to be aggressive here as soon as we clear Haley.
All clear.
Ooh, yep, that feels good.
Now. Nobody out back.
You know, I do have a good car. It's just so hard to get around here.
Inside. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
Especially for 300 laps, by the way. Like, I don't know if you can see it, chat. I don't know if you can see it or not, but, like, literally, coming off the corners, this thing's so tight, and it has to be, in order to make good time, that the car's shaking. Like, wait for it. You'll see it here when I get back on the throttle. Like, look at this. You see that little shake? Little shaky shake right there? Looks like, New Hampshire's so flat. I honestly, it's like, this is one of those tracks I wish they would just bulldoze. Because somehow this right here, this track got one of North Wilkesboro's calendar races. And I'm just like, literally how? Wait, no, sorry, I lied. That was Las Vegas, and which one was this? I think, wait, was this the one that got Nashville's original? No, Nashville. Oh man, I don't want to feed you the wrong information, Chad. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, no, don't get, Chad. If you, long-time Private Patton fans know, you guys know my opinion on this track. This track is literally one of the worst. I hate watching it. I hate racing. But you know, the thing I can appreciate that, would I appreciate Kentucky or New Hampshire? Kentucky. Because at least Kentucky is, turns 1 and 2 is like the track saving grace, and how difficult turn 3 is. But no, the track is so boring, and that's just because it's so flat. Oh,
Still there.
Got really loose getting to the corner right there. Had to pump the throttle a little bit to kind of stabilize the car. I don't know if we're close enough to full send here.
Still there.
JK, we're always close enough, and just park it. Yes, he's gonna undercut me,
All clear.
but I don't really care because I will be able to run the outside. Joey Logano is getting closer
No
though.
pressure from behind.
Wait, is Joey Logano in the Auto Trader scheme? Oh, rip. I've been looking at the wrong car.
All clear.
There he is. Ooh. Oof. Man, if, oh, man. If our local Penske boy were here to tell me, New Hampshire, Joey runs Joey runs the Auto Trader scheme, I would have totally forgot. Dang. I said it wouldn't be boring if people actually knew how to move each other. Well, I mean, there's a difference. There's a fine line between moving one another and just straight up dumping someone, which a certain someone has a affinity for just dumping someone. Oh my God! What do we have up here, chat? Was this a little pack forming? But yeah, David was here. He would have been like, "You fool! You fool!" Runs his auto trader scheme here. He's not in the orange and red shell Ford Mustang. He is actually in that blue, red, white, and blue auto trader. Auto trader, blue. AAA. Okay, no, like seriously. Okay, but like real talk though, what is this? What's going on up here? What is this, a pack? It's like literally a pack.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Oh my God, Joey Gase, you want to like run a little lower? Come on.
All clear.
Stop running my line. This is a very unique line. And you have a better exit than I do. Of course you do. I feel like I'm breaking my controller based on how... Oh.
Yellow flag.
Ooh, that could have been bad. So... we're the last car a lap down, or... yeah, we're pitting here. Does Chase Elliott make the Final Four if there's any practice? Yes. Because this season, he literally... yeah, we're pitting here, 100%. Because I also just don't want to look at this damage this entire time. Literally, while pre-pandemic, him and Bowman were the best Chevys. Auto Club, which was traditionally a... what the hell? Okay, I guess you can miss a shift on auto. But yeah, that's a thing. Man, it sucks to be Jimmy Johnson right now.
Careful, still there. Still there.
Anyway,
Alright, clear low.
so yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so like Auto Club was literally one of his worst tracks, and they had practice. Basically plugged in Bowman's setup, and they finished 3 cars in the top 5. You know, and that's just very un-Hendrick like at that point. Las Vegas, that was his race in the bag up until a certain loose wheel kind of took away his chances there.
Stay high up here.
Does he win the championship if there's any practice? Yes. Essentially, practice just makes good cars better.
Careful, still there.
You know? That's just what I'm getting at. That's my argument. Practice doesn't really help the underfunded teams because...
Still there.
oh my God, Kevin Harvick, what line were you taking there, my guy?
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
Kyle, what was that? Wait, are you running the pedigree scheme? Did he actually run that here? Oh my God, Bowman, what are you doing? Manly the Bush wreck. Oh yeah.
Still there.
He could have won the Coke 600. He could have, theoretically here, chat. He could have won. Let's be honest. Auto Club, he was never catching Bowman. Bowman had the car to beat. He could have won Las Vegas 1. He could have won both Darlington races.
Still there.
Darlington 2 most likely was the better of the 2. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to be pinned behind Bowman here. He could have won the Southern 500, he could have won the Coke 600, and he could have won... there's one more I'm missing. There's one more I'm missing that he just got straight dumped. What am I?
Bottom looks good.
What am I missing here? Bryce, help me out. Because he could have had a solid.
Still there. Clear all around.
Kind of cleared myself right there. Let's be honest. Bristol, yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah, there we go. When Joey, okay, well, when Joey wrecked him, okay. Oh, in Homestead, Yep, I forgot about that. I forgot about that one.
Still
That one.
there. Lane clear.
But no, my honest to God thoughts on practice, Chad, is that it makes the good cars better, and it doesn't help the little teams. Essentially, it just uses tires and fuel, and just basically
Got one outside now. All clear.
makes them
Got a headlight
just
out on your
turn
bumper.
laps for like
Nobody out
really
back.
no good reason.
Never keep quick. Clear all around.
But no, I just remember Homestead specifically because I'm still a little bit salty about that. Like literally, like straight up, Chase was like one of the favorites to win that race. Okay, had a decent lead. Yes, it was hard to pass, but he was out in front. Goes to lap Joey Logano, not having the best race. Goes and blocks him for like straight up like 5 laps until Denny can get on by, and then Denny, as soon as Denny gets on by, Joey Logano was just like, okay, I'm gonna just get out of the way.
Still there.
I'm a lap down. I shouldn't be fighting the leaders like this. It's like, oh, okay, I see how it is.
You're right.
It was the biggest fight of 2020 for literally like no reason. But let's not forget the other 9 car that weekend. Oh my God, Bowman, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, what was that? What was that line? What? You want to do that again? If you recall, Noah Gragson literally had both of those because Homestead was a doubleheader for Xfinity. He had both those races won until a late race caution came out, where he got screwed once by Chase Briscoe, and then the other by Harrison Burton. And both times, Noah Gragson was just like, well, fuck. And then, of course, Texas to Harrison Burton.
There on the inside. Clear left.
Noah could have had a lot more wins this season if he just needs to get that driving down a little bit better, and he'll be right as rain.
Careful, still there.
Justin Allgaier should also have had more race wins as well.
Clear all around.
All right, nice and smooth. Give me 1 second. I will read that here in. But who's excited that Hendrick basically stole Kyle Larson? Oh, a lot of people. I'm excited. I feel like Hendrick is back, man. Hendrick is back.
All clear.
All right, Harvick, you are going to give me the top side, and you're going to like it. Thank you. Chip going to regret that decision of letting him go. I think he's going to find success with Ross chassis. Ross, I feel like here's my early. We're good. No contact was made there. Here's my early 2021 playoff prediction. Ross is going to be the Matt Benedetto this season, or next season, let me rephrase that, sorry, and squeak in by a handful of points. I don't think he's going to win, but I think he'll be solid. He'll have a couple of good finishes that he will just pull out of his butt. All right, 8th place. You know, we're climbing. But I got a question for you guys, though. Who is in this chat? This is your first ever private patent stream. Show of hands. Introduce yourselves. Current format, yes. Pre-COVID format, doubtful. What was that one in regards to? Oh, with Hendrick being back. Is that Christopher Bell in the top 5? No practice, no qualifying. Oh, yeah. So Joey Logano, you're telling me, is pulling off to a...
Stay right, please.
What was that, like a 3-second lead? While Ryan Blaney holds up the rest of the field. What is this? Team Penske tactics.
Stay high, stay high.
Come on, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Get there, give me... Hey, there we go. Show me the top.
Keep moving. Clear behind.
Come on, get there. No, show me the top. Okay, Brad, whatever.
Careful, still there.
All right, well, looks like we're about to get a little aggressive.
Stay high. Stay high up here.
All right. Oh, there's contact. Bumper to the back of the 2. And I don't think Chastain's ride with Chip is going to be successful in his rookie year. I mean, well, he's technically not a rookie in the Cup Series. Yeah, thank you, in a rookie campaign. God, what was his rookie season in the Cup Series? It was like 2017, right? I think it was 2017. I find it ironic that
Careful, still there.
that Denny wins Homestead this year, but couldn't win it when it mattered most. Well, that's just because of the tape. Like literally because of the tape. He put too much tape on it and made his engine overheat. All right, Brad.
Still there.
You're holding me up, dude. I know this is the Penske master plan, but yeah. If I can inch a little bit closer, I'm just gonna dive it on down. Just gonna give you fair warning there, bud. All right. Well, looks like it's gonna happen in turn 3. You better watch your butt. You better watch your butt. Watch that sweet blue oval behind, because here I go. All right. Okay. He's still there. Kind of toss him off the track a little bit. Look, round 2. Let's go.
Still there. Clear right.
All right.
Left side's clear.
There we go. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Get a good run off 2.
Clear down low.
This is my line. I know. This is my line. This is just how I'm running it.
Careful, still there.
Okay, Brad. Okay. I see you, Brad. I see you, Brad.
All clear.
Well, I've also said that Denny Hamlin is forever going to just not win a Cup championship. He can get there so many times, but I don't think he's ever going to actually complete the task. I mean, like, there are times where, like, literally in a different format, yeah, he would have had it. But, not where winner take all, you know? Alright, P7. We're climbing, Chad, we're climbing.
All clear.
I think he has a girlfriend. I don't think he's married, I think he has a girlfriend. Because I know Truex is not married. He has a longtime girlfriend, Sherry Pollux. And I don't know Denny's. I could be mistaken, though. I could be mistaken. Don't quote me on that. he's been married. Okay, well, never mind then. Never mind then, Chad. I guess I was wrong. Oh, speaking of those two, Martin Truex Jr. is directly in front of us in 6th. Denny Hamlin rounds out the top 5. So as of May 22nd, 2020, it's their 3-year anniversary. Oh, that's cute. Alright, so one thing I noticed, chat, is that when I pit, we have about 20 or so laps fresher tires than everyone else. That being said, we also have 20 or so more laps that we can go on fuel. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. Watch that there be a caution come out. We pin everyone a lap down. Now, the only deal with this strategy is that, yeah, we're slower than Joey Logano. We're just gonna wash that out right now. We're slower than Joey Logano. We do have an opportunity though to pin people a lap down should a caution come out after they pit, but before I do. Now, that being said, if that doesn't happen, like if there is just we go clean and green hypothetically for the rest of the race, then I would be losing so much time on track that it is not even funny. Wow, I really choked up that corner there. It's hearing it, so believe what you want to believe.
Careful, still there.
I mean, honestly, what he does in his private life is his own business, you know. Whatever. If he wants to do that, that's fine. Let him be him. Oh my God! Wow, really choked up that corner there. Well, they all, like this race, this past race, they all had really fast cars. That's why they finished 1, 2, 3, 4. If you think about it, it's one of the closest finishes out of this current format in terms of the championship because they finished 1, 2, 3, 4. One mistake out of any of them means that you're dropping to 4th, and that's basically what happened to Brad Keselowski. I almost want to see a battle where Brad Keselowski didn't mess up on pit road and see what Chase could do to hold him off, because I really do feel like he was his only competition. Why is it always John Hunter Nemechek? I don't know. It's like this race is always John Hunter that they just get in the way. Like, stop running my line. Brad had a better long run car? Exactly. Like, it's just weird because Junior Motorsports, they also had they did not have the best long run cars. Well, nothing was wrong with Denny Hamlin per se. He was just slower than the other 3. Like, Logano was kind of in a league of his own where he was, apart from that tire vibration, which kind of took him out of it, literally he was in a league of his own. Denny Hamlin was just kind of there. He was just kind of chilling. He was fast in the beginning, but as soon as it started, the sun started setting, the track got cooler, it's like they just couldn't keep up, you know?
Don't move, stay high. Still there.
Oh, so I'm also assuming, based on my question, that everyone in chat right now is a returning viewer? Well, dang. Well, dang. I guess I'm putting on a a very good show for people to constantly come back and not only watch me race, but to listen to my nonsense. And that's one thing I can never thank enough of you guys, is there's so many things that you guys could be doing on Tuesday night. Right now it is, what, 1:10 at night right now? My time. And you guys are here watching me and listening to me and talking, and I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome, and I cannot thank you guys enough. But as we approach this time around, it's lap 152, which means it is, hang on, wait for it.
That's the halfway mark.
The halfway mark. So, time for the question of the day. So, question of the day time. For anyone that doesn't know, for anyone that doesn't know, or if you are new here, the question of the day is essentially a question I just like to ask the chat. It could be just about whatever. It could even be about racing, you know. So here is my thing. Chat, this is a question from me to you. In regards to this silly season, going into next season, who do you think Ty Dillon will end up with? We don't really talk about Ty Dillon, or like Ty Dillon, Corey LaJoie. Those people are still without rides, you know? Where are they gonna go? What are they gonna do? What's up, Ross?
Still there.
We were just talking about you a little bit ago.
All
Kind
clear.
of gas it
all
up,
clear.
kind of
No
get to the
pressure.
outside. That wasn't as good of a run as what I would have hoped, but you know, whatever.
Car outside. Hold your line. Nobody out back.
Kind of slide on up here. There we go. Run the middle, run that little groove right there. I should probably be asleep, but I'd rather watch. No, thank you so much, man. Bryce says, Ty Dillon should be shoved out. Really? You don't even think he's going to be dropping back down to Xfinity? Because that's what I've been hearing out of the rumor mill, is that essentially he'd be dropping back to Xfinity and riding in an RCR car. Maybe the 2, maybe the 21, they make the 2 the All-Star car. I don't know. But that's the rumor mill flying around. Daniel Suarez, though, you know, is coming to Justin Marks' team, the 99 of all numbers. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, he stays as a Cup talent. But how about Corey LaJoie? Because we don't even talk about Corey LaJoie at all. Where do you think he's going to go? Alright, come on, stay to the outside. There we go. Thank you, Cole Custer, for not.
Careful. Still there. Careful. Still there.
Just gotta leave a little bit of space. Leave a little bit of space. There we go. Maybe Xfinity is just showing that he can't compete in Cup. Oh, but like honestly, in chat, here's my whole bit with dropping back down to Xfinity. Is that, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, look at Elliott Sadler. Elliott Sadler was one of those that could win in the Cup level. Yes, he won Cup races, but he was not a genuine talent for the Cup Series. I couldn't say that he can't compete, but he just wasn't. He wasn't as good as he can be. That being said, though, when he dropped back down to Xfinity, he was fighting for titles, you know, consistently making the Final Four when the format changed, or even coming down to the top 5 in points when it was a season-long points battle, you know? There was, what was it, 2011, 2012, where he finished second both times to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. No, that somehow gets overlooked. Unfortunately, Ty doesn't have the talent his brother has. Oof, yeah. Oof. Ty will go to Furniture Row. I heard they're coming back. Oh man, I wish. Honestly, I feel like Martin Truex Jr. would have been so much better if Furniture Row would still be racing. You know, he would still be with that team. That team was on the rise.
Slow it down.
Ooh,
Gonna be
oh,
pitted.
pit stops are happening, chat. Oh, wow, it's really soon. We're like, we have 40 more laps. We have 40 more laps, chat. We could, ooh, that's a lot of time for a caution to come out. Yeah, so essentially, ooh, chat, okay, not to break topic, but strategy time. Strategy. When should I pit? When, okay, let's kind of give you the numbers. Wow, as I just hit my rear end with the wall right there. Actually, I wonder if you can DNF it by backing into the wall. I don't know, I've never tried that. I know you can DNF well, hitting a wall like front, bang on, but I wonder if you can actually hit the wall like while backing up and you can DNF with that. I don't know. I'll have to try that. Oh my god, Kyle Busch actually caught us.
All clear.
But Ty Dillon is just going on a limb. He's going to be
Still there. All clear. No pressure.
to be a third
from behind.
Ganassi car, really. Hey, you know what? That'd be spicy.
Track follow, you're clear.
So 5 after. Okay, really? You guys think that we
Just
should
ahead.
essentially just short pit and go with that? Now here's the alternative. We can go the distance and literally pit on like lap 200. That would leave a lot of opportunity because look at this. We're halfway through the run. We only dropped off by like half a second. 4/10 to our fastest lap.
All right. Way to go on the front.
You know, honestly, that's not a big deal, honestly, if you ask me. So, and we know from a full fuel run, we drop off about like a second. Then stay out longer? Oh, I thought Bubba was still on the inside. Well, chat, what I'm trying to say is that whatever you guys decide on is what you could catch a yellow. Alright, all in favor of staying out the 200 to try to pin these guys a lap down in favor? Most of the leaders with their pants down. Yeah. And Corey replaced Mr. Earth's in the Xfinity Series. Oh, actually, real talk though, I heard that Daniel Hemrick actually is taking that ride. Like, that's like real talk. Like, Daniel Hemrick is taking over, or at least running part-time with Xfinity. Alright, so stay out. That's what I'm hearing. Looks like, in terms of lap leaders, or lead lappers, oh my god, if I could talk today, that'd be perfect. They are following up. Now, Joey Logano is still on the lead lap. How did that happen?
In front of you is coming to the pit.
Yeah, he's right there. How did that happen? Huh. Whoa, Quinn Hal, if you want to dig up a little bit more grass? But still, he'd be the only person a lap down, honestly. Like, I'm okay with having one person on the lead lap. That's still pinning a lot of people a lap down. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people for the silly season bracket that we need to fill on out. I'll be keeping track of it. Just, you know, you should totally follow my Twitter in order to find out. Oh man, hello wall. Just got tight, it just would not turn. Joey Logano. We're actually the leader right now, but Joey Logano's second. But we're just entire lap ahead, essentially.
Slow it down. It's gonna be pitting.
Man, who's still pitting? Alright, so we need... Okay, there's Ryan Blaney. How about this, chat? As soon as the top 5... As soon as the top 5 get their laps back, so it looks like Kurt Busch now, if they get their lap back, that is when I'll pit. You know? because that means we're getting the best of both worlds by staying out to look for a yellow and also just running our line, running our race, running our line. Who's taking over the 42 car? That's Ross. My guy's the only guy left with multiple championships. Yes, that is correct. Kyle Busch is the only driver in the Cup field currently with multiple championships. And you know Kurt Busch is right around the corner for retirement, so that's going to open up another door here soon. Kurt Busch is going to be retiring here soon. You can tell as well that Kevin Harvick is going to be right around the corner. His contract extensions to 2023. I can't imagine it's going to go longer than that. It was overshadowed, really.
Still there.
I'm excited to see who goes to Kaulig, honestly. Yeah. Oh my god, Eric Jones, you wanna not run my line there? That would be perfect. I am gonna miss Jimmy as well. Jimmy and Clint both on track, I think, is one of those combinations that, you know, because, you know, think about it. So many drivers from my early days of being a fan are retiring. Tony Stewart retired, Jeff Gordon retired, Matt Kenseth retired, well, multiple times. We have Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired. You know, all of these drivers are now gone. I mean, and now the replacements are up on the rise. Watch Eric Jones win a race for RPM. Oh my God, that would be magic, honestly. That would be awesome to see. I would actually want to see that. You know, I'm not an Eric Jones fan, but like, just to see him in RPM equipment, because I like Richard Petty Motorsports. They are a mainstay to the Cup Series. You know, having the king himself, you know, essentially feels like he's still driving that car, you know? Oh wow, really tight, nowhere to go. I wanted to get to the inside there. Oh, we got our caution. Alright, now this really condenses down the field, chat. Now, luckily, or I guess unlucky for us, we now have Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin as the only car as a lead lap. So we still do have competition. Kurt Busch gets the lucky dog. So yes, we still have some competition. We're not totally out of the woods just yet. That being said, though, because they didn't pit, quick coffee break. We're restarting fourth, is what I'm trying to say.
Coming to the green, driver. All right, you're coming to the green. Left side.
But yeah, essentially that was the strategy that I was. Oh man, DNF there.
Bottom lane moving.
But essentially that was the strategy I was talking about. Is potentially getting a yellow in order to go the distance. Now, we're not totally out of the woods yet. We have 120 laps to go. No one can make it the rest of the way. Christopher Bell, dude, what a race he's having right now. Sixth. If he was on the lead lap, he'd be going for third right now. Bell, I knew was not going to win a race this year, but watch him win a race in that 20. Almost got into the wall right there. If you are looking for a guy, a young up-and-comer, definitely look at Tyler Reddick, and Christopher Bell. Cole Custer, I think, is the worst of the three. But yeah.
Don't move, stay high.
Man.
Still there.
I thought Reddick was going to win first of the group. Oh, that's what I said too. I would have thought that Reddick was gonna get it. But Cole Custer, you know, of course, in typical Cole Custer fashion, where he just kind of just appears out of nowhere. He's like Kevin Harvick, literally just like, where did he come from? And goes out and wins Kentucky in his last Cup race. But still, that still doesn't take away from the fact that Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick are really, really talented. And I see a good future for them in the well, future. So who DNF'd? John Nemechek? Good. We don't have to deal with him the rest of the race. Yeah, he pulled a Harvick. Yeah, right place at the right time. Like I said, Mr. Where did he come from? But yeah, I think having that in store for next season, I think Christopher Bell, I want to make a early season prediction now, and I really do believe that Bell is going to win a race next season. I think Bell in main branch Joe Gibbs equipment. Give a little tappy tap to Kevin Harvick there. I was about to say, if that gave me front end damage, I'm gonna scream. Yes. In main branch Joe Gibbs equipment, you know, back in the 20, I think we'll win a race. I don't know about races. He will definitely win a race, though.
Stay right, please.
Way too hot and heavy going into turn 1 and 2 there. I don't get the Happy Harvick. Okay, it was actually the whole term of Happy Harvick came from when he was really unhappy in RCR. There was times where, like, not so much like Kyle Busch levels of like grumpy, where he would constantly complain about his car, you know, but like just in terms of like other drivers, you know, and all that, he was just nicknamed Happy Harvick, you know. It's just like, because it was like more of a jab at him being unhappy.
Careful.
Okay, that probably gave me, oh wow, that still didn't give me damage. Okay, never mind. God, I remember when they gave Kyle Busch the nickname Wild Thing, and I cringed. Like, God, that's such a cringy name. That's such a cringy name. Like, I get Rowdy. Okay, that's all well and good. But like Wild Thing, you know, that sounds like, okay, freaking Tarzan over here coming in and swinging from the vines of the jungle, and here to go into a race car, you know? Freaking, what was that? Donnie from the Wild Thornberries, you know, and just like, you know, like, you know, like how he would talk. You know, that's what I think of when I think of Wild Thing, you know? Texas Fall. Oh yeah, well, Texas Fall was just showing what Christopher Bell can do. I mean, that right there. Oh, that could have been his race. But you can tell he used up his stuff way too early. I think Christopher Bell, out of every rookie from this season, has the most talent. You know, and oh my God, Chad, you have no idea. As much as I am like, I'm very anxious for the idea of Dirt Bristol, I honestly think that is going to be a knockout, drag-out fight between Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, and Christopher Bell. if I could be wrong in saying that Christopher Bell is not going to win a single race, but gosh dang it, he's going to be coming close at Bristol Dirt. He is going to be, I'm calling it right now, clip this vid and say that at the end of the Bristol Dirt race next season, Christopher Bell will have been, if he doesn't win the entire thing, he is definitely going to be one of the front runners the entire race. I think Bell wins Homestead or Texas. I mean, honestly, even during his Xfinity days, his expertise was in the high tire tracks. I'm surprised he didn't do well in like Richmond. You know, like Richmond. What's it called? Darlington. You know, the really old surfaces. Atlanta. You know.
Stay high up here.
Because at that point, that's when you just have to like manhandle your car, and that's where that dirt track experience comes from.
Still there.
Come on. Try to just pass Kevin Harvick, you know, just a usual, typical Tuesday night here. Well, you hate to go? Well, okay. Baz, have a great rest of the night, my guy. Thanks for stopping on out. Oh boy. Don't quite know. It was like a lurch right there. Alright, Bryce. Well, thank you so much for coming on out. Thank you all so much for coming on out, by the way, like I said. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I know there's a ton of things that you guys could be doing, but for the fact that you guys showed up here and watched 196 laps of me just turning left and complaining about how people are taking my line away, you know, that's good.
Still there.
Ooh, hello. Well, thank you for the kind words, Bass. Have a great night, man. Kevin Harvick, what are we doing here? Like, are we just rinse and repeat in a cycle here?
Stay to your right.
Okay, that was just my fault. I don't know why I just looked at the wall right there. I always do that. Like, I hit the wall and I just look at it. I'm just like, okay. It's like, you know what you did. I meant to look back, but like I just looked to the wall. I'm just like, okay, there's nothing there, but okay, you know, whatever.
My lane's clear.
I may just have to kind of dive it on down of Kevin Harvick. If we can get a good run off 4, we can do it going 1. I think we're a little bit too far back. We may have to do it going into 3 then, because I know turn 2 is actually our best corner. Going underneath the apron. Nice and steady, nice and smooth.
Stay to your left.
Ooh, we tried. Okay, we're still there,
Stay on the bottom.
Hello, Wall. Nice to meet you.
Use it if needed.
Yeah, we've done a lot of vibe checks. Not vibe checks. That's what... Okay. Interesting... Not really interesting at all. You know how I always say, like, wall check? You know, like, stuff like that? That's where it comes from, is, like, the whole idea of, like, vibe checks. It's like, okay, vibe check, slam wall. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, like, when I was just seeing memes about, like, vibe checks, I was just like, oh, yeah, how can I incorporate that into my streams? Oh, yeah, let's have a wall check. Every time I hit the wall, I'm just like, wall check. Because, like, basically whenever you hit the wall, it's like you waking up. You're just like, oh, you know, like that's when you're supposed to, I mean, unless you're me, start driving better. Unless you're me, then you just hit it harder next time. And with that, 100 laps to go. We're in the final third of this race, chat. Like I said, 300 laps is actually short in terms of lap counts. But in terms of time... Sorry, I have a stuffed up nose. In terms of time, though, we have quite a while, because we're basically running like 30-second lap times, and like we basically have about, well, what's 100 divided by 2? It's 50, about another 50 minutes or so, almost another hour. A little less than that. I'm just giving Kevin Harvick a reason just to pass me up again. Alright. Well, I mean, honestly, though, I feel like we're going to have a good finish. You know, whether or not we go out and win this race, it's going to take a little bit of luck in order for that to happen. I've said straight up, and I'll say it again, we are not faster than Joey Logano. So, like, I'm sorry if you're just now tuning in, you're just like, oh man, I'm going to go out and watch this guy go in and just turn the fastest laps of the race and go into first place and just pull away. I will tell you straight up right now, we are not faster than Joey. In fact, I think we're slower than Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney, and honestly probably Kurt Busch. It's just the fact that we've been using strategy, and a little bit of luck has been on our side. And definitely after the season that we've had so far, with 2 DNFs in the past 4 races, we've been needing a little bit of TLC when it comes to our strategy. We can't just go in full-on guns blazing, you know, and we need a little kind of curb that reckless abandon, you know. I have no idea why I'm so stuffed up. Honestly, I feel like it's the coffee. Like, let's be honest. Coffee like naturally fills you up, or it makes you feel full because you're getting the nutrients from the bean and all that. And I just ate dinner prior to this. Hello, that's a new line. I did not expect to go outside of the dark stuff right there. But you know what? It's welcome. It wakes you up right there. Saying I need to slow down a little more to kind of do that, because I ideally want to just barely hit that third groove. Wall check. I did it again. Just totally, just not even realize I'm doing it up until today, where as soon as I hit the wall, I'm just like, whoa, wall check. No, I'm just making sure the wall's still there. You know, like making sure that like every time I hit it, that it's not going anywhere. Might have jumped out at. Oh yeah, dude. Turn 2 does that. You know, that little rascal. I don't know. Obviously, its mama didn't raise him right to just jump out at people like that. Come on. It was very scary. How he's over turn 2. Curb your enthusiasm. It's always the second one. I know. 3 and 4 are like the angels. Like no problems getting off the turn, but like turn 2, all of a sudden it just pops out. It's just like poof, and you're just like ah. You're just like ah. Hang on, like I can't really do with my driving. Hang on, give me 1 second. You're just hang on. Hold up.
Clear right.
You're just like ah. You know, it's kind of like that. Yes, that was on purpose. That was me doing a bit.
All clear.
Like locking it up and locking it up and going to the corner, just turning harder left. Don't worry about it, man. I see the 32s and 32nd. Okay. As everything is all right with the world now. So 56 laps left. Technically, if the caution came out now, we can make it the rest of the way. Technically. However, I'm starting to think about... Wow, that was a terrible line to 3 and 4. Oh, wow. Okay, Corey. Oh, hello, Brad. I mean, well, I guess I'm not really even worried about Brad, per se, because he is, like, he's a lap, entire lap below us. I mean, essentially, so, Chad, I'm starting to think about strats now, at this point. When would be the good time to pick? Because obviously we wanna wait. We can theoretically go another 50 laps. You know, that's just what our fuel tank says. We can theoretically go another 50 laps, but I don't know if another caution is going to come out. Who knows? That one caution could have been a one and done.
All clear. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey Gase.
Still there.
Watch Joey Logano also kind of, like, I feel like he's going to blow a motor or something. He's going to pop a tire. Because this happened before where I've seen literal leaders of over 200 or so laps just straight up just DNF out of the blue. And it's just the most tragic thing you can ever imagine. I'm pretty sure it happened last season at New Hampshire for NASCAR E4. I'll have to go back, but I'm pretty sure Brad Keselowski like DNF'd or something out of this race after leading most of it. And now here he is. He's right here this season, and I'm pretty sure that is 8th. So he's having a solid run.
Still there.
Just get to the outside, just let it coast to the center.
Still there.
You can see where I make up a lot of time on the AI, where it just, as soon as you just get off the brakes, you just let it coast and just let it run through the center of the corner. So yeah, I'm starting to think about strats as we quickly come to 80 to go here soon. 83 this time. Yeah, like I said, we can technically make it if a caution were to come out now. However, that's still an entire 80 laps on a set of fuel and tires. I feel like we definitely need to stay out a little bit longer than that. But how long, though, is the question. We could possibly do what we did last time, where we were lucky enough to catch a yellow, but we had some of the leaders pass. Like Joey Logano never went a lap down. He actually just pit at the end of and came out as the last car in the lead lap. But Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin literally passed us right before the caution came out, and that's what put them on the lead lap. So maybe we can do that again. Theoretically, we can still go another 50 laps. Man, we saved so much fuel here. Oh my god, it's not even fair. I'm not sure there will be another yellow. No, that's the question. I mean, will there be? I have no idea. I mean, the fact that we save so much fuel around here, like, that's not even fair. Is that of how much fuel you can save around New Hampshire, and that's just because you're just off throttle so much. Like, that entire section was me just being off throttle. Like, and again, I'm not even worried about anyone behind. Essentially, we're just making sure that essentially we're just making sure that we don't lose positions, and the only way we don't lose positions is if we like pit now, because that is like a huge danger zone that a caution can oh my god, if I can talk, that'd be great, can come out and just totally destroy our race. We can go from finishing P4 to potentially back to 10th, you know?
All clear.
Oh yeah, when the banking's also 0 degrees. Yeah, exactly, that too.
Careful, still there.
Ooh, yeah. I knew that was about to happen as well. Is that this was about to be taking 3 wide. Cole Custer taking it from the bottom. Brad Keselowski getting a little look-see and seeing if there's any room for him in there. You're like, hey, Justin Haley, Private Patton, I knew that you're having a sleepover. I want to get to the bottom of this, you know? Maybe see where the night takes us. I'm just like, oh, no way, Brad. That's weird.
Still there.
Now Cole Custer just blocks us, and we get to the outside. As long as we can just keep him there. There we go. There we go. Hold it, hold it. Oh, there we go. Straights are like 1 degree, and the banking is
High lane's clear.
like 2 to 7. Like, look how flat that is. Like, that is not even a banking. Not a real track.
All clear. Stay
Okay.
high, stay high.
Ah, damn turn 2. Those are those. Oh my god.
Still there.
I thought you were just making stuff up, honestly. Cool. Chad Fincham, do you want to, like, use that bottom lane there? You don't have to, like... I'm literally above you, and I'm using the top 2 lanes. You know, you don't have to, like... You're, like, literally running this, like, the exact same line I am. And you're on the bottom of me.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Have it roll up there. I'll tell you what, though. As much as, the, track is crap, look at this view. Yeah. That is actually pretty good. Those trees in the background. And then as you kind of, you can see the track in the distance as you go through the corner. Honestly, that's pretty good as well. But yeah, yeah. So 40 laps left on this tank. We could theoretically go to, what, lap 270 or so? But, like, there's really no difference by doing that, honestly. There's no benefit to doing it. Staying out as long as you can. So, essentially, we're just going to do that same strat again. Alright, I mean, I'm down for it. Seeing if we can get a lucky yellow. And we can also underfuel the car a little bit if the longer we stay on out. So yeah, there is a small benefit, but not like crazy. Nothing like crazy huge that is like gonna determine the ending of this race, because yeah, you can see the distances straight up. Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney are just too fast for me. Yeah, hopefully a yellow then doesn't. Hopefully a yellow then comes out. You know, so we have a little bit better chance of that happening. Oh yeah, I mean we'll hear it when they come on down, and we'll see it. I mean, it only takes 30 seconds around, so we'll see it on the minimap eventually. But like, our lap times are not even like really falling off. Like, if we can just nail our laps, we're hitting 29.5. That's 3/10 off of our best time, and we're halfway through the run. You know, tires are at 50% essentially. You know, so it's not just about tires. Yes, there is a small advantage to having fresh tires, but it's not like crazy. You know, it's nothing like oh well, we gotta get new tires or else we're gonna.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Or else we're going to like lose so much time. Oh, I just totally messed that up. I slowed down way too much in the center of the corner. I should have just kind of kept my foot in it, because that's what happens. I'm trash on the bottom, like straight up trash. When Quinhalf, oh my god, I just got loose going into the turn 1. When Quinhalf beats me off of turn 4, you know we have a problem. I am just garbage on the bottom. That's why I always like do that crazy line, because at least the top you can get that run off, and so you can do a little something like that, you know, where you can just kind of pulse the throttle a little bit and just making sure that you can actually roll that exit, get the car rotated, you know. There we go. Yeah, you know what a fuel filler past you. You know you messed up. Brad, you are aggressive today. Okay. And you're in 9th. Calm down, my guy. You have, like, literally 10 seconds to 8th place. It's not impossible for you to catch him, but, like, have fun. But yeah, that's what I was just getting at, though, is that we are just garbage on the bottom. That's why I do my line as I do. Good talk, Proud Brad. Because running the top and middle is just the better lane. Because there is actually some banking up there, because... Oh, I didn't want to do that, but okay, you know, whatever. That center lane is, like, literally the least banked out of all the turns. And 204 comments. I mean, you guys are killing it today. Exactly, yeah. I get the car rotated and I roll the center better on top, because I can arc it on down low and essentially get a straighter exit. I'm actually surprised that they haven't started pitting yet. I know at some points... Oh my god, I keep adjusting my legs.
Still there.
You're taking the chase line at Martinsville and applying it to New Hampshire. Oh yeah, diamonding the corner a little bit. Except, unfortunately, we're not going to finish first. I can almost... I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but like it's going to take a lot of luck in order for us to finish in first here today. Yeah, he was on fire that race. There we go. But no, going back to the whole AI and pitting thing. Oh, I'm being realistic. Thank you. I've noticed that towards the end of the race, it's like the AI do like a strategy call. That's why, like, when they pit early, like when we still had like 20 laps left on our in our tank, that's them doing that, like, quote unquote strategy call. And then now here we are. We have what, 29 laps in our tank. They're staying out for a little bit longer. Like, they have the same fuel percentage as we do, but they're deciding to pit earlier than in some stages than not. And I just totally butchered turns 1 and 2 right there. You can see the talent oozing from the sounds of my clicking of the I almost said keyboard. That's not right. The controller. Talent is literally just flying away from me, and I'm starting to mess up the littlest of corners. Oh yeah, should tell you right there. You just find it great that he had to win against Champ 4 and then backed up with a great performance. Oh yeah, the first time he actually did a, well, okay, let me rephrase that. The second time he's ever done it, but first time he's done it in the Cup Series with a back-to-back win, you know? 2 races in a row, week in, week out. Ooh, whoa, yep, I was really hot and heavy through that center of the corner. Had to really check out for Brendan Gaughan.
Still there. All clear.
Because if MTJ would have been, yeah, exactly, and Brad Keselowski would have been a 2-time champ. Yeah, MTJ was nowhere in Phoenix. Neither was Kevin Harvick, if you think about it. Kyle Busch as well. Like, all the people that you normally would see up there just were nowhere. I'm like, did you guys notice that? That, like, all the other drivers that, like, were out there throughout the playoffs, apart from, like literally, like, Ryan Blaney for a time, he... Professional commentary, I'm sorry. Like, the Championship 4 were, like, in a league of their own. I like that. A whiny little girl. It sounds so insulting, but so true at the same time. Oh, man. So, 20 more laps, essentially. We may just... it's cutting a little bit close. We'll say 260. We'll see. We'll continue playing that one by ear. He was complaining about everything? Dude, I know. MTJ...
Still there. Look ahead.
I mean, I don't know what is up with Gibbs and having drivers that just complain about everything. I mean, I'll give Kyle props, where props is due. He complains even when he's fast, you know? But sometimes he's just like, I killed it, man, I killed it. No, you didn't. Stop. Must be a Gibbs thing.
Stay up against the wall. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. All clear.
Man. Next caution or pit stop, whatever happens first. I can't wait to take a drink of my coffee. Whew. Slippity slidey. Oh, well, dude, when he won at Texas, he was genuinely happy to win. Like, you know, I was actually really glad to see that, you know, him being just really happy just to have gotten that win and that monkey off his back, you know?
Careful, still there.
So we're definitely going to loosen up a little bit, because we're only going to have, like, what, like 30 lap run to the finish. Definitely don't need to be as tight as we are. God, we're still tight. Oh yeah, I mean honestly, I would rather take that over MTJ, honestly. But I would have rather have taken Christopher Bell over both of them. Let's be honest here. I would have hoped that Christopher Bell would have been able to get up there, but unfortunately he was. You can tell he was using up his stuff way too early because he started dropping back and back and back. I'm just like, no, Bell, come back. Man, it sucks to see Levine and Jermaine go. Oh, definitely. I have no doubts that he will learn from that mistake and pace himself when it comes to that. Because, you know, there is a huge learning gap when it comes from Xfinity to Cup nowadays. You know, the whole different aero package is definitely just icing on the cake when it comes to that. Then you have steeper competition, longer races, and you have a digital dash, whereas you have the analog in Xfinity. So just so many different things, you know, that, you know, is... The best way I can think about it is, remember how, like, in high school, you wish you would have learned how to pay your taxes, how to pay bills, stuff like that. It's like, oh man, I wish they would have taught me that in high school. Well, essentially, it's much... Ooh, pit stops are happening. Yeah, we gotta stay out for as long as possible. We've made that decision. We are sticking to it. But yeah, we are essentially Xfinity is supposed to be high school, but then there's that huge like disconnect between like all the aero package that really the talent coming through the Xfinity level is not really preparing them for Cup, you know? Total different style of racing. So I guess maybe it was just Denny, because he was the only one that went down on pit road there. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess we're just gonna touch sides there.
Still there. Alright, you're clear. Inside. Nobody out back.
Also, it kills me that they added Denny Hamlin to the Xfinity Series in NASCAR Heat 5. I'm just like, literally, why? Like, I know that, like, it was, that race at Darlington was Ross's the entire time. But then Denny decided to throw a really bad slide job. I guess so. I guess they do. I mean, unless this person pitting right now is not a Toyota. I can't quite tell. Who is that? Oh, it's Christopher Bell. Okay, good talk. Yeah, maybe it is just Toyota just not having good fuel mileage.
Still there.
Oh, now, okay, now the real pit stops are happening. Everyone's doing it. Yeah, see, look at that. I'm telling you, they went to the last drop this time. Now they were hoping for a yellow. Alright, there goes Joey. So we're going to pick up the lead here for a little bit. And we're probably going to be, yeah, we're going to be pitting in here in 10 laps. Lap 270, Chad, that's our in lap. Hello, Eric. I know Christopher Bell kind of pushed you up right there, so I was giving you room. I was giving you room, my guy. Whoa, yeah, really slippity slidey. What's up, Neo? How you doing today, man? I think that they should declare what series they want to race for a championship. They can't run more than 1/8. 1/8 of the season is combined in Truck to Xfinity. Well, isn't that basically what the wait, did Kurt pit? Oh no, Kurt just literally just ran me down. Oh, okay, yeah, see. I'm telling you, we're slower than some guys. Oh, never mind. Alright, see ya. I feel like that, you only can run 5 Xfinity and like 5 truck, correct? That's basically 1/8 of both series, because 33 plus 23 is what, 56? And then you take 10. Actually, no, I lied. That's about 15%. Close. You know, they would have to do like 4 and 4, like 4 races in truck and 4 races in Xfinity, and that would be 1/8. So yeah. Yeah, right now they're actually a little bit higher than that. Truck and Xfinity is like yeah. That's putting it loosely.
Hitting car just ahead.
God, man, I messed up that turn so badly.
Inside.
That wasn't even fair. I think NASCAR should let Cup guys run as much in Cup and Xfinity races that they please. It's good to help rookies. Now, see, we have a differing opinion. Okay. I mean, like, in terms of like TV entertainment, yes. I mean, we don't want to see a Cup guy like Kyle Busch go out and just win a truck race. You know, TV entertainment is just not good for that. In terms of like them actually racing though, that they love to see it, because you know, if you beat Kyle Busch, you beat Denny Hamlin, any of the Xfinity regulars beat those guys, then you feel accomplished. You know, you feel validated. It's like, you know, I know what I'm talking about. So like, I get both sides of the argument. I mean, whether or not there even is a correct answer here is, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, William Byron did race a lot more Cup guys. He just moved up way too fast. Like, he had 1 year in truck, 1 year in Xfinity. That was it. That was it. Where most guys have 2 years in trucks, 2 years in Xfinity. He had 1 and 1.
Still there.
And then not only that, but before that, he was literally going on from a computer. I mean, yeah, young guys will struggle no matter what. But William Byron is essentially a special case where he just straight up just got moved up way too fast. Way too fast. Like, William Byron is the example of what not to do when trying to develop a driver.
Left side's clear. Left side. Clear all around.
Experience will make him better, exactly. Like, this year's Xfinity crew is not really going to go anywhere. Like, think about it. Like, Justin Haley, by the way, we're pitting next lap, by the way. We can technically go one more lap, but might as well.
One car in front of you. Slow it down. It's going to be pitting.
Like, you know, Justin Haley's coming back. We have Austin Cindric coming back. Noah Gragson's coming back. You know, a lot of guys, Brandon Jones is coming back. A lot of guys that's currently running Xfinity are in there for multiple years now. Because, one, there's nowhere to go. Or... Ooh. Oh, wow, that woke me up right there. Is that a caution? We're going to go one more lap, chat. I was looking down at chat right there, and I look up, and I just see Daniel Suarez really, really slow. Okay, okay. No caution for that? Okay, we're pitting this time, 100%. 100% this time. Hope we tried.
Right side.
Let's see here. I hope Bubba runs Xfinity race just so he can win one. Oh, that would be great. I should probably underfuel the car a little bit. I always enjoy watching Bubba race, honestly. And we're gonna loosen up just a hair. Sure. Need a spectacular pit stop. Hey, 15.3, nice. That's an entire second off of our last one. Haley's moving up when Colin comes to cup.
Ready. Get after it now. Get after it
The
now.
hottest
You're
take.
clear.
Oh man, Harvick, why you ghosted? That I 100% agree with. Okay, good stop. Harvick, why are you ghosted? I don't know, but I don't really care. So, yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here. Now all the guys that essentially are multiple laps down, like Eric Jones, are coming on down. They're essentially doing what we did. You know, just was hoping for a yellow. I mean, honestly, we're still hoping for a yellow, just to kind of get everything all grouped back up, you know. But even if there isn't one, I'll take this top 5. This top 5 is fantastic. Definitely the boost that we needed. But yeah, experience comes from just the amount of time that you put into the car, you know, and having just more years in experience. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Even the like people that return to Xfinity, you know, like they're still you still need to have people that fill those rides, you know. I wish Bubba was staying in Xfinity longer. Oh, that too. Yeah, he did move up rather fast, and that's just because, you know, the opportunity kind of presented itself. Bubba definitely could have needed to have been down there a little bit longer than necessary, or than what would be beneficial for him. Bryce saying hot take Bubba's going to be mediocre in Cup. Well, let's see how he performs this year, because okay, Brennan, do you want to like not take my line? We'll see how he is in non-RPM, because you know RPM is just like shiny crap, you know. It's still crap, but it looks good, you know. You can say he led a day. Well, yeah, but leading at a super speedway is like, come on. If Ricky Stenhouse Jr. can win at a play track, anyone. If Justin Haley can win at a play track in a part-time basis, then yeah, you can say that. You can say that. I'm just saying. I feel like winning at Super Speedway is like the most fluke win that you can get. Yes, they are partnering with Gibbs. We'll see though. I want, like, right now, like, if we just look at it from a right now perspective, I think he has been mediocre, but there are times where we've seen that brilliance, you know, much like William Byron, you know, where he went and won his dual race, went in 2019 for the All-Star race, you know, he won his qualifier, you know, to get out of it, you know, just stuff like that, you know, he, perpetual commentary,
Still there.
there are times where, you know, you see that brilliance and that flash of driving talent, you know, but it's not always there. So, well, oh, damn it, I did it again.
Stay right.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick, why you ghosted? What happened to you? That's basically the story of the 2018 class. Oh, dude, tell me about it. Oh, that's what happened. You hit someone. Oh, who'd you hit? Who hit you? Because I see a damage on your front nose, and that's just, man, I'm trash on the bottom. Absolutely garbage.
Still there.
Okay, I can't let Kurt Busch out of my sights. He's in P4 right now.
Still there.
Oh, it's just good talk. It's just Bubba and Byron. God, that bottom sucks. Oh my Atlanta, that is hot garbage. I guess Harvick got hot-headed. Yes, so hot-headed he just becomes transparent.
Stay left. All
Like,
clear.
don't get me wrong, chat. We could literally just pretend he just doesn't exist, but I'm just for the sake of realism, we're going to pretend as if he's still there. So we're going to be just watching our stuff. We can't let Kurt Busch get away though. God, the thing is though, is that everyone minus out Ryan Blaney in front of us is part of the championship hunt. I forget the exact point number or where Joey Logano is. I think he's in 7th in points. I could be mistaken on that though. Denny Hamlin I think is in 5th. But those guys are in front. Kurt Busch is directly in front. Nice slide.
Outside by himself.
There we go. Oh, yep, and just park it right there on the apex. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And honestly, I just think that the reason why is, it just adds that, like, I like to have that sense of realism in my games, in my streams, you know, where we turn it to the most realistic difficulty, you know, to kind of reflect what it would actually look like as closely as possible. And I know this is an imperfect game, so I'm just saying. I feel like next season is going to be a lot of people breaking out, you know? Like I said that I think Chris Rebel's going to get away. Kyle Larson, you know, I think is going to, coming back, you know, that's going to be an automatic playoff contender, you know? I think he'll stumble a little bit, you know, at first. You know, he's got to get his bearings back, you know, back being in a cup car. He'll struggle a little bit in the beginning, but he'll eventually start running again. Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, Willie B has gotten close this year on non-play tracks. It just comes down to when he can get it done on a non-play track.
Right side.
Yeah, that was not going to work. Now I'm on the bottom, so I'm just going to lose momentum. Yep, and he just run right around me. Will Brandon Jones ever move up to Cup? Well, I mean...
Still there.
I don't know where he would go. That's the question I'm trying to think of. Like, where would he go? And that's since I can't come up with anything, I feel like I answered my own question. Oh, this is an opportunity right here. Opportunity arises. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Come on, don't slam that shut. There we go. Now just keep that up, keep that up. Use Ricky as the pick. Joey Gase, I swear to God, I can't. Senna's still there. He just gotta be patient.
Still there.
There we go.
Stay high. All clear. No pressure from behind.
You think Bubba will get close to a top 5 finish? I think he's had a couple top 5 finishes this year. If he can get an RPM, he can definitely get in a Gibbs affiliated car. Even Eric Jones has had top 5 finishes this season, you know, in main branch, and I don't even think Eric Jones is that great of a driver. Oh wow, okay. Definitely goes to show that you can't let your guard down because he's right here again.
Alright, 10 to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us. Hold your line. Got one outside.
Really just dove it on down. What's happening with Gompros? Not entirely sure, honestly. Like, I know GoFast is going part-time, which more than likely means that they're going to be running super speedways and probably the short tracks, like Richmond, Bristol, and all that. But other than Gompros, I'm not 100%. Yes, he has. 2018, he finished second in Daytona 500. He finished top 5 this year. Go to Racing Reference.
Don't move.
Go to Racing Reference, man, and look up Bubba Wallace. That is the site right there.
Stay high up here. Bottom's clear. Looking inside now. Bottom's clear.
Alright, there goes Bubba. That's another car. Yeah, I think we got P4 locked up as long as we don't make a mistake. Yeah, definitely look up Racing Reference Bubba Wallace there, because that is where you're going to see a big difference. Because I know for sure he's gotten a top 5 this year. I'm pretty sure it was the Brickyard. He would have had a top 5 in the Daytona Road Course if he didn't get dumped by Joey. I remember that. Because while the camera was focused on the Denny Hamlin Chase Elliott battle, there was one focus on Joey literally dumping Bubba Wallace in turn 1. Oh, and Gibbs equipment. I mean, yeah, if you can get Denny Hamlin in order to follow him, oh my God, yes. Work with him closely. There you go. Team owner versus the actual team. I see what you mean. So for them, it's like what, lap 299, 3 laps to go for Joey Logano, the leader. We are looking for a yellow to kind of pack up the entire field. I don't know if it's going to happen. We've only had one yellow, and that was literally, Chad, what was that? Was that like lap like 140 or something like that? It was a while ago. God, well, I just went in way too hot right there. Wiki must be out of date. Like I said, go to Racing Reference. Racing Reference and then Bubba Wallace. That is, if you want to look up stats, that's the place you need to go. Wow. Alright. And just like that, Joey Logano takes the white. No more yellows. Even if a yellow were to come out right now, the race is done. Oh wow. Messed up that corner again. I don't think it will matter really though. Because coming out of 4, we take the white flag, but Joey Logano, of course he does, wins the race here at New Hampshire for the Foxwoods Resort and Casino 301. And honestly, after starting P14, dropping down to 17th at one point, and just having just to fight a car and just wrangle it all the way up with only one caution, I'll take a P4.
Fantastic job today.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I think he had a lot more than that, honestly. Oh, yeah, that's what happened with Jimmy. I forgot. And then there I go. Luckily, that didn't happen before the caution came out, because that would have been a DNF. But yeah. Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, myself, Kurt Busch rounds out the top 5, and the only cars on the lead lap. Martin Truex, man, a lot of Gibbs and Gibbs affiliates up here, honestly. What years did he race for RPM? What was it, like 2014 to 2017, I do believe? 14, 15, yeah. And then Alex Bowman. So 2 Hendrick, 2 all 3 Penske's got in the top 10, and 1, 2, 3 main branch Gibbs and 1 Gibbs affiliate, with 1 Chip Ganassi Racing completing the top 10. Clint Boyer. Any surprising? Oh yeah, Ryan Newman. I never even saw him all race. Chat, I never saw Ryan Newman this entire race. Wow. Tyler Reddick as well, I never saw him all race. Michael McDowell, I only think I saw once. Wow. It's weird how, like, you see all these names, I'm just like, oh yeah, I never actually saw him. Jimmy Johnson and John Nemechek are the only DNFs for the race, with David Reagan being the last of the actual finishers, being 9 laps down. Oh my god, we're still 9th in points. Oh man, we are just in the middle of Nowheresville here. Oh my god, look at that, chat. Look at this. It's a tie for the championship lead. Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. are tied. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia pizzeria. And then you have Ryan Newman, that's kind of in a league of his own right there. And then you have a tie for 4th between the 2 Gibbs cars. And then 3 points behind him is Kevin Harvick. 2 points behind him is Kyle Busch. And then 3 points behind him is Kurt Busch. Damn. New Hampshire, man, I guess, brings out the best in you. Fastest lap, 29 flat. Most laps led also goes to Joey Logano. Yeah, he just straight up dominated this race. It wasn't even fair. Ryan Newman basically went from last to first, and we're still not. Cole Custer, sucks to suck, goes from 7th to 29th. Sucks to suck. Man, Chad, what would you guys have done if I would have hit restart race right there? What would you guys have done? Yeah. We're having solid finishes. It's just these guys are also having solid finishes. Yo, Outlaw Racing League 23, thank you so much for the follow, man. I would have gone to the bathroom and ponder why. And ponder why are we doing New Hampshire again? I would do that too. I would honestly be sitting there. I would pause it as soon as it goes green. I'm just like, flop. Wake up the neighbors and just straight up question my life choices. So yeah, chat. Going through the scroll right now is the the settings I was racing on. I want them to bring back the Brickyard 400 oval race. Ooh, hot take right there, because this is gonna be the last game where this is actually a thing. Enabled DNFs. We could DNF at any point there. 105 difficulty. AI were pretty strong today. Pretty strong, and I just strict yellow. Only one caution that entire race. Single stage, of course, quick qualify. And of course, all the way down here, usual stuff all around, no draft whatsoever. And then if we look to the points, and who said that season-long points can't be exciting, because we have a championship point tie for the lead between Gibbs, teammates of Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr., and then also literally 8 points between 4th and 8th. And then you have me down there in 9th. I guess literally that's what happens when you DNF'd twice. Once at Dover and then once at Sonoma. So, yeah. Going to the Brickyard now for... It hasn't even been gone yet. I want it back. Joey and Brad, exactly. Actually, you know what? That makes me wonder. Let's kind of look down. You know how the playoffs say that, like, Matty D's still in 16th. Oh, man. And who says NASCAR Heat 5 isn't realistic? We have Eric Jones in 15th, Clint Boyer 14th. Are there any other ties that I'm not aware of here? Maybe down here a little bit. Oh, yep, we do have a tie. Matt Kenseth and Tyler Reddick for 21st and 20. Oh, we'll be watching that with great interest. Anyone else? Anyone else at all? Point lead right here for Corey LaJoie and Bobby Carter. And that is it. Wow. So it just shows you how tight it is up here. Yes, I know this is single player. Yes, I know that this is not league racing or anything like that, but still, the points are tight. Tight as something I don't want to say on stream. So, yeah. With that, we're going to go to the Brickyard 400 with a Big Machine Vodka 400. Actually, I think, didn't they change this to, like, the hand sanitizer? Like a Toyga. Didn't they change it to like the hand sanitizer 400? I think I'm pretty sure they did. Go Austin Powers quote. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.